Hello, guys, welcome and good day to you all, wherever you are. My name is Ezekiel. Welcome to No Farms. This here is No Farms. So, we have a litter that will be winning very soon. Today is the 25th, so they are hanging roughly on some 6 to 5 days. So, there were some few things that I wanted you to know before you win your bunnies. So, I know someone may ask, what's winning, right? So, winning, it's basically separating your bunnies from their mother. Okay, so what you do is you separate the mother so that the bunnies can actually feed very well, because they can't depend on their mother forever, right? So they need to feed very well and grow, and the mother needs to breed for us as well. We are not just keeping the mother there to take care of the kids. We equally needed to breed more, give us more kids. So there were some few things that you need to know before you win your bunnies. So a thing that I'll tell you is that you need to take caution of the period, the duration that you give your bunnies before you don't want to win your bunnies too early. The reason behind winning your bunnies too early is that they don't get the required nutrients from their mother before you win them, so they actually are malnourished. As you win them, they become malnourished because they've lacked some certain nutrients and vitamins that the mother she was supposed to give to them, but you win them too early, so they didn't get it right. So you need to take time, the duration that you win your bunnies. So in winning, there are two ways of winning, right? I'll take you through them. So there are two methods of winning. So you take the mother from the bunnies, as in where the mother and the kids are, you take only the mother away to a different cage, or you take the kids away from the mother, you take them away from the mother. But here on the No Farms, we prefer to take the mother away, and the reason is that the stress levels, as you win the bunnies, their stress levels begin to rise, and if you should take away the kids to a different environment, they find it difficult to adapt, and all of a sudden they begin to decrease in weight. They don't feed very well, so you don't get the required result you get. So we prefer to leave them there. Then we take the mother away from them. And some things you need to take notes is that you need to increase their feed once you wean them. They used to eat from the feed you give them and also get some breast milk from their mother. Now the mother is no longer with them. All right, the mother is no longer with them, so they need to get more feed so that they can be able to build more muscle, because we are dealing with a range of 4 months, right? So you need them to build those muscles quick, so you need to increase their feed, and this helps them to boost their system. This helps them to increase in size very fast. Okay, so you don't also change their feed. That's one thing. Rabbits, their digestive system is very sensitive. When you change their feed, they tend to reduce in weight. They don't eat, some even like they get diarrhea. So you need to take caution. Don't change your feed, and if it's necessary for you to change your feed, change it in a systematic way, right? You need to change it gradually. Decrease the feeds, the older feed, and start increasing gradually so that they adapt to the new feed you are giving them. So the next thing is to keep them in groups. Now this may sound funny, but rabbits, they feel comfortable around each other. They need companionship. So when you are winning, you don't put them into individuals, you put them in groups. Okay, mostly we put a litter. When I mean a litter, what I'm trying to say is that if a doe has given birth, you group her kids and put those kids in a single room where they get to stay, feed and eat together. Okay, so when they stay together, the stress levels are minimized. They don't feel the absence of the mother because they have their brothers and sisters among them. So I think those are the few things you need to take note of. And also deworming, it's another thing. Now you need to deworm your rabbits at least once. Let's say when you are weaning them, you deworm them. And deworming is also in two folds. You could either deworm them through the natural way, the organic way, or you could deworm them in the inorganic way. So in deworming in the organic way, you could use organic things like pawpaw leaf, or you could use garlic, or if you also choose to go the inorganic way, I think there are some medicines out there that you can use to deworm them. That's a thing. So the next thing will be vitamins. The mother is leaving them. They are going to need vitamins to build their muscles. I'm preaching muscle because, you know, here on the North Farms, we breed for meat. We are not breeding for show, fur, or something like that. We breed for meat. So you need to give them the vitamins so that they can build their muscle. We're talking of muscle range. So you need to ensure that you give them multivitamins, so for them to boost their immune systems. And when their immune system is boosted, they can easily withstand like certain diseases that come their way. So it's very important you feed them with the multivitamins. And an example of the multivitamin that I can recommend for you is aminovites. That's what I use on my farm here. So I'll recommend that you stick to aminovites. It yields good results for me. So guys, basically that's just the few tips I have for you. You need to know these tips before you wean your bunnies. So I've not actually weaned them. It's not time yet. So I just want to bring out this video for you guys to know this before we actually wean them, right? Okay, so this brings us to the end of this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Most importantly, I think for the past few weeks we've had some new subscriptions, and I'm very glad you are joining the family. Let's keep on subscribing, guys. Let's keep on subscribing and liking. It's good you join the family, we grow. You know, the most important thing is that you need to know how the journey started, right? Once you join us, you see how it all started. It hasn't been easy, right? We've had some depths here and there. We've had a doe that it was perfectly fine. Then the next day, it was just at the point of dying. And when I found out it was affected by heat stroke, which was my first time of actually experiencing heat stroke. So it was really tough because it was like a week later, she fell sick. So she died, and the bunnies too equally died. That was very sad, but it's life, right? It comes with its fair share of problems. So we need to face these problems, learn from them, and move on. So guys, that's just what I have for you. Until you see me again, it's a goodbye for now.